The sun has gone down and the mercury going down as well. To be expected, I guess, here on an autumn night just outside of D.C. at FedEx Field. Tonight we start Week 14 with a great Thursday night matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Washington Commanders. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Bayless Jones now from his end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. The 40. 20. He will score. Touchdown, Miami. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. First play, going to throw it. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game.
I think anyone thought we'd see a run facing second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think he'll make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible. Now has him within throwing range of a first down.
Here's Howell. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Fourth down, Howell. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night.
Let's go.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
Okay, ready?
Here's second and 10 now from the 29. Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete.
Come on.
A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is third and long. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle, it's complete. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later, hey, it's game day again. But I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for blowout spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. Eluding the pressure right. Howell sliding down, and he picks up the 1st on that play. On 1st down, Howell. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. And that CD, another sack for the young rookie linebacker. Well, getting after the quarterback certainly has not been much of a problem here in his rookie season.
It certainly hasn't, Brandon, and the instincts that have made him a great tackler, I think coupled along with some film study and some great anticipation, that's also made him a great pass rusher as well.
He's got his time in. It's Albert Okuwebunam. And he's going to get this down near the 25. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 14. Back to throw, Howell. That is caught inside the 5. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W. So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Riggs. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Throwing is Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Looking downfield for Jones. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Commanders are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football. Because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Powell out of his own end zone. Flush to his right. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Looking to throw again on second down. Powell, the quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Howell's going to throw it. He's got Sanders on the out route. It's caught. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Foul to the air on 1st and 10. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. They'll send the tight end in motion. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 going to 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll try again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. It'll go as no gain on the play. And now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
60 Vikings, 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Commanders are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder, this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
From near the goal line, here's Howell. And this is caught by Evans. And they'll get him down up past the 15. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Now throwing on 1st down here. Escaping the pressure right. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. First down, Howell to throw. This is caught by Evans. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The Sanders has got it complete. So he stopped for no gain. And that will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, Howell now. Open, it's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 22-yard line. And once more, Howell back to the air. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Mike Evans. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the 1st half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Hurts fumbles it. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes it a 21-10 game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go now.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they will play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
18 Radley, 18 Radley, hurt.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Tough series in the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yards for a 1st down.
They finish a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Hurts sets up to throw it. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he will bring this one back It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And the lead is up to 18 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Cardinal.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early.
Panther 60, Panther 79 Broncos.
They'll throw now on the final play. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came.
And he lost the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So certainly not at all what you're looking for here to start the third quarter. A fumble on their opening drive.
Not at all. You're exactly right about that because this had a chance to be the drive to put everything away. A touchdown here, that might have put everything out of reach for them. It definitely handed out a lifeline to the defense on that play.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Right back to him on first down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. From the gun, it's Hurts. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means fourth down.
Hot 70, hot 70.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs.
Fourth down and they take to the air, which really isn't a major surprise, but how about the coverage? They're able to bat it down.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, that's the relief that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, That's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Powell. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there.
Let's go.
Fourth down, Powell. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down. And an exhale there as they convert on fourth. Faking the handoff, Powell. On the move to his left. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. On the return is Jones from the end zone. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
19 Lions. Warriors 17.
They go play action with Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Here's Hurts to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Viking 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
In motion right is Jones. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
Cougar 19. Trap 50, trap 50. Dragon 60.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. makes a pick, and the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them.
A touchdown, Washington! Mike Evans, his second touchdown of the night. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Slide for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts. He's got him in. Complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Count to 60. Mustang 19.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Come 19, 5 in.
Throwing is Hurts. Open man, Parham. He's got him. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made in Washington 16.
Hawk 70. Go street.
In motion goes the tight end.
Ranger. Buffalo 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Panther 11. Hurry.
On 2nd and 10. Hurts finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they're going to be set up now to go at the 13-yard line.
70 Lions. 18 Rattler. 19 tight.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Red. Bravo 80.
Jones will come now in motion right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Donald Parham, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Dolphins get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will cut this lead down to 25. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. They'll go play action. Howell. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. 59 yards. And the Commanders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. But first down, Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 10. In motion right is Jones. On play action, they'll throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 60, Panther 60, 19 Lion.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Warrior 70.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts looking downfield for Jones. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one's pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
It's a big play there for Miami. 45 yards.
Okay,
now
ready?
A chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And, you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away.
Come on.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over. And they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Come 19!
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Six the Eagle.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's It's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. And it's incomplete. It would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't run it in. After that complete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert. 3rd and 9.
18 Rattler. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw. Jones has it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Ready! Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 19 Lions. Warriors 70.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Throwing left side. It's complete. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, your coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Hurts will throw. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. The 4th quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The partner under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the